People have changed. We know that. But do we know that people have become evil? And I'm not talking about people in the public eye or in the governments or politicians, whatever. I'm talking about people in our personal lives. People we're dating. People we live next to, live with. People we work with. How terrifying is it that they are not exactly what we thought, and they're evil? And we know they're evil through their nasty comments, their nasty treatment not just of us but of others. And what keeps us up at night sometimes is trying to contemplate, apply logic and reasoning to this behavior. But the cold, harsh, brutal truth is, did these people become evil? Or were they evil all along and we just didn't see it? This is the no bullshit truth. And if you like improving yourself and having such conversations to level up and survive in today's modern world, you need to join my free community, the No Bullshit Society. The link is in the description and pinned comment down below. So without being too preachy here, okay, and not talking about it from a religious standpoint, why have people become evil? And also, why have they always been evil? We just never saw it. Well, the problem with us leading up to around 2020 is we lived a different life. It was a different world. We are in a different timeline now, okay? And I'm not talking about just spiritually. Literally, the world has changed. We do so many things differently now. We socialize far less. We pay for everything contactless. People work remotely more than ever before. AI is taking over. Celebrity culture and the idolization of people is at an all-time low because, well, no one wants to love a narcissist, do they? Or a toxic person. And those people can't help themselves but expose who they really, truly are. And when someone shows you who they are, make sure you believe them. But let's go back to this evil that has happened. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Buddhist, a Muslim, a Hindu, whatever, it doesn't matter. Evil is evil. People are nasty. People are vindictive, toxic, and so on. And in the last few years alone, in my personal life, and through the stories of others, even up to around a couple of weeks ago, I have seen evil. I have seen people expose their true, nasty, almost demonic form. Now, are these people possessed? I'm not going to go down that route. Are they practicing witchcraft or whatever? Who knows? But also just the other day, I watched a video about Jordan Peterson, who's very poorly, and his daughter said, I think this is a spiritual attack. And it made me think, yeah, how often have we suffered from spiritual attacks? Let me go one step further. We call it bad luck. We call it life sometimes. We call it a setback, God forbid. And then when it happens, it just throws us off course. We think, why did this happen? How did this happen? Who made this happen? Why'd you do it to me, God, if you're religious? But what if it's a spiritual attack? What if somewhere, somehow, behind a fake smile, sat opposite you, through your mobile phone, an email, a FaceTime, is a friend, a family member, an individual wishing evil upon you, wishing for your failure, wishing for ill health, God forbid, wishing for an accident? Yeah, I thought it was crazy too, but it's real. People now will go to the extremes of wishing bad upon people, and it will go one step further. Not only will they wish bad, they will actually act it out. I have seen people walk out on their families, male and female. I've seen a woman leave 3 kids behind, her husband, for no reason, to go date a rapper in another country. And she has literally left her family behind, and the only thing and contact she's had since is for custody of the dog as they go through divorce. That's evil. Her children have been left behind. I've seen a man walk away from his family because he was a serial cheater for years. And because he got exposed and caught, he's now doubled down on the abuse on his partner, the neglect of his child through the abuse on his partner, because he believes he can sleep with any woman he wants and do what he wants. I've seen people partner in business with blood relatives, brothers, sisters, family members, and have money be embezzled and stolen, debt ridden up, and these people ride off into the distance for the unbeknown people to deal with the fallout. We've had siblings cheat on their spouses privately and have affairs. We've seen money be stolen. We've seen smear campaigns. We've seen, even in the dating world, if you're single, evil be thrown on you because you've said no, because you've questioned something, because you've stood up for yourself, because you've refused to pay an entitled person a meal on a first date, or because you're not ready to go to that next level, but they pressurize you and bully and manipulate. There is evil all around us, and this is the harsh reality. This is the harsh reality. You can say no to a narcissist, a toxic person, and this toxic person is evil. They will practice evil one way or another. I don't know how, even just through mentally wishing upon bad fortune to come your way. You can stand up to somebody and they will retaliate with evil, with nasty remarks, stealing your money, disrespect, abuse, and so much more. You will see evil for also doing something that should be your God-given right. You will witness and see evil for trying to live a normal, healthy life. For trying to just get about your business. For trying to get married maybe. For trying to just be left alone. For trying to go off-grid. People just by knowing your name. People just by association will be evil towards you because of that. This is a very unsettling, terrifying topic. And people mistaken me for being a misanthrope, for being anti-people. I'm not anti my partner. I'm not anti my family, the people around me. No, not so. No way. But I'm anti-evil people. And as I've said at the beginning, we assume they've changed. We've seen something in 2020 just snapped in all of us. No. They were always like this. We just never saw it. I believe there's been a massive movement in not just evil people, but people waking up. People becoming more self-aware. People like you and me taking our heads out of the sand and saying, what the hell is going on? People taking our rose-tinted glasses off and seeing the truth. Seeing a narcissist for a narcissist, seeing disrespect, seeing family just a title, seeing friends come and go, see that some people don't want us to succeed. Some people are so jealous, vindictive, evil and nasty that they couldn't give a damn. Yeah, that's the harsh reality. But something must have changed in them. They snapped. No, they were always this way. And perhaps through isolation and lockdowns, perhaps through, not getting their way long enough, perhaps through just using it as an excuse, they've been exposed and the mask has slipped for the true evil form they possess. Now, do you want to be around evil people? Absolutely not. Would I encourage you to? No way. Keep your distance. Block, delete, move on. You do not need evil energy amongst you. Trust me. You surround yourself with an evil person, you will decay. You will rot. You will have terrible luck. Life will be suffering for you. But you might say, but what if they wish evil upon me? Protect yourself. Maybe through religion. Maybe through positive thinking. Maybe through firm boundaries. And protect your energy. Trust your gut instinct to say, if something feels off, something's not right, do not step into that room. Do not engage with that person. Do not go down that route. This is not a chosen one video. This is not a religious video. This is truth. Because the comments down below and the people I speak to and I meet will see and know this. And they don't have to be religious as such. They just know and can feel it in their hearts. And that's the thing. I want you to listen to your heart, because that's your soul talking to you there. And ask your soul, ask your heart, does this message resonate with me? Yeah, people have changed. Or maybe they were evil all along. And perhaps they've become more evil as time goes on. Or no, perhaps you've grown. You have evolved and you see the truth. You're a beautiful soul. You're empathetic. You're kind. You're healthy. You've got your flaws, don't get me wrong. But the worst you've ever been, the worst you've ever acted or behaved is around evil people. Not a coincidence, is it? So what are you going to do? You're going to move on. You're going to walk away. You're going to protect yourself and find healthy people with healthy energy and protect yourselves from this wave of people who are out there to spread evil and nastiness and across the world. And if you want to feel in a place where you can be yourself unapologetically, communicate with the right people and move on healthily to improve yourself through boundaries, no contact, and so much more from toxic, evil, nasty people, then join my free community, the No Bullshit Society. The link's in the description and pinned comment below. It is free. Lastly, if you have been on the receiving end of a spiritual attack like this, and even if you don't want to go that far, if you are hurting right now, if you've been, like I said, attacked by an evil person in your life, whoever they are, I want you to know that you're not alone. I know what that feels like. People in the comments down below will as well. Whilst you feel alone right now and isolated and why you and so on, you're not a victim and you're not alone. You've exposed yourself intentionally, unintentionally, whatever, to an evil person or evil people. But there are good people in this world. There are kind, empathetic, supportive, sensitive people who will resonate with you and push you in the right direction. And slowly and surely, you will emerge from this darkness and see once again the beauty of life. You will never be the same again. But those scars and wounds will heal, and you will appreciate the rarest, the most beautiful commodity of them all, your peace. Evil people want to destroy your peace. They want to rob you of it. Don't let them. Protect yourself and your peace at all costs.